Cue Ball Cat is a really interesting Tom and Jerry cartoon because the majority of the action all takes place on a pool table. And that means that there's not a lot of moving around. We're not getting that many different backgrounds. The foreground is primarily green. We're kind of staying in the same environment. If this wasn't done well, that could get very boring very quickly. But actually, I think it works really well. And Tom is playing a game of pool, Jerry is asleep in one of the pockets, and once Jerry wakes up, we have a traditional Tom and Jerry cartoon where Jerry is winding up Tom, Tom is trying to attack, potentially eat Jerry. And it works really well. There are some really wonderful moments. I think Jerry is adorable. Having him fit snugly in the pocket of a pool table is precious. And even though we're in this kind of one environment, there are various things that provide obstacles. For example, the size of the table, Tom can't necessarily reach from one end to the other, so Jerry can run around and escape him seemingly quite easily. We obviously have pool cues, and the pool balls are utilised quite a lot. So it really has a, although it has not that much at its disposal, it really utilises what it has. And I won't say too much more about kind of the antics that happens and what and how it progresses or anything, because I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I thought it worked really well. For having it set all around this pool table, it could have become dull really quickly, but I think they really played with it very well. Jerry was, as always, absolutely adorable. Tom Tom had some clever tricks up his sleeve. Whether or not they pan out for him, I'm not going to say, but I thought it worked very well. Cue Ball Cat, definitely a very impressive cartoon.